Hello, guys. Finally, it has happened. So, the long awaited Onyx wallet upgrade was being released yesterday. Wow, it was massive. And guess what? The interface is sleek. All right, so the wallet is now available for iOS users and Android users. So, yesterday we saw a lot of users rushing in to download, and the review has been massive. It has been great. All right, so the team really cooked, and I must say it is 10 all over 10. All right, so welcome once again to today's edition of my YouTube video where I take us through the Onyx ecosystem and the development. So today we will be playing or navigating through the new or upgraded Onyx wallet. All right, so to start with, if you are iOS users or you are an Android user, simply go to the Play Store or App Store and upgrade the app and start enjoying this wonderful UI. All right, so once you log into the wallet, now this is how it looks like. Right, see how sleek the wallet is. Right, so many things have been working, have been corrected, have been fixed. All right, the team really did well. Yeah. All right, so when you log into the wallet, you see the drop down bar, you see your wallet. Okay, from here you can simply switch. All right, you click here, you make it, you want all the change to reflect. If you have tokens in all the change, you can simply click here. All right, you've seen here, so you see all the change reflected here. All right, so the next one is swap. If you want to swap, all right, so you can simply swap directly from here. All right, so once you click here, you see you have a lot of chains here: Ethereum, Base, BNB, Arbitrum, Goliath. All right, so you can simply select which of the chain you want to swap to or from. All right, so then you can always click here: 25%, 50%, and 75% and 100%. All right, so whichever way you want to do, you can always click there. All right, then away from that, you see this logo. All right, this Onyx logo, circular logo. Once you click there, you see browser, covenants, send, receive, settings. All right, so if you want to browse, you can simply click on the browser, search dapps, or enter URL. All right, so whatever you want to browse, you can of course paste there and the thing will open. Right, now let's go back. We also have covenants here. So you click on covenants, you see your voting power. This is my voting power depending on the number of or amount of token that you are holding. Of course, you see the total proposals. This might be the total proposals that I have participated on. All right, so of course you can also see here the status of all the proposals and OIP. All right, it's sleek. This is wonderful. Honestly, I've not seen it this way before. All right, then you can simply also click here. Let's see all statuses. This is all the statuses of the proposals, the ones that has been executed. So if you want to only check for the ones that have been executed, you can simply click here. All right, so, and it's going to simply bring out only the executed ones. Of course, you see here, these are only the executed ones. Of course, if you also intend to see the ones that have not been executed, you can also click here to see the ones that have expired. Wow, this is, I love it. I love this. All right, now let's go back. If you want to send, you can always click here, okay, and put in the wallet address and where you want to send it to, and that would be done within seconds. Then away from that, settings, we have anything to do in settings. All right, you can also link your account here. All right, so we have several methods. You can click on them and link your account. Of course, you can use your first ID, another security. Okay, then away from that, what else? Let's go to stake. All right, so here click on stake. All right, so this is the total amount of token I have here. All right, so you can switch between Ethereum and Goliath. All right, it's very easy. So if you want to stake on Goliath, simply click on Goliath and it's going to come down this, the information, your STXN balance. That's when you've staked already. We also have your underlying value. Then we also have the current APR on Goliath, which is 27.80%. Of course, if you have XCN in Goliath and you want to stake, you simply click on stake and this is going to open. All right, you put in the amount you intend to stake and you wait for the transaction to be completed. All right, now let's go to the history. Of course, in the last version of the wallet, we were having issues with the history. It wasn't showing, but now all the histories are showing. This is great. This is great. And if you want to select the transaction type, you can simply send. You select. So these ones are basically the ones that you sent. Okay, and you also have the ones you received, incoming transactions. These were the ones I received. Then if you want all to show, you can just click all the transactions. Right now, the same thing applicable with all the networks. If you want to see the transaction history of all the networks, so simply you click here. Then if you want a particular network, then you can choose from there. All right, so what can you say about this wallet? To me, this is great. This is great. This is outstanding. I love this. All right, so if you are yet to download this wallet, please go and download and let us have feedback. All right, until next time, see you. Enjoy the wallet and have a seamless flow and interaction with the new version of the Onyx wallet. Right, so thank you.